Hi everyone. So I've been getting really into the vintage look, and I just love tea dyeing things. I think I told you I tea dyed a whole bunch of these, and I have tea bags, and I have, what else? There's one other thing I have that's tea stained. My daughter might have pawed through here. Oh, some, what is this called? Mini composition notebook. Okay, so I just threw a whole bunch of things that were vintage, and also because this is blue here, I threw in some blue things. So I have some like hand dyed blue gauze that I dyed, and there's a blue organza ribbon that I found. It's like light blue. And what else do I have? This is some teacher ledger, not ledger, but it's like a grade book, and I have tons of this because I'm a teacher, and at the end of the year, like, what do you do with the pages that you don't use? Because it's like all dated and everything, like dated meaning like for that year, so you get a new book, but there's always a couple extra pages, so of course I save them and I dyed them because they're good paper. I have some blue tickets. I have some stamps, some old stamps. I have some baker's twine that's blue. So I just wanted to play around with all this. So I'm going to get my little basket here. Oh, I also have some vintage playing cards. Aren't those nice? So nice. So I just took off the mat that I had because it was so painted. It was just kind of distracting me. So I was thinking about altering one of these for like a junk journal. I really want to start making more junk journals. So I have also some 1958, 1959 advertisements from a National Geographic. So I have those. Those are fun. So I'm just going to get some of my things out here and start playing. And I was thinking, I like torn things, so definitely I'm going to tear. This was a tea bag that I used to tea stain this, so why not use the tea bag too, right? So here's a nice little stamp. I don't know where it's from, but I have it. I have some of this. Let's see. I love this blue. I think I want to take one of these tickets. Now, these aren't vintage. These are just new tickets. You can buy these like anywhere, it seems. But I was thinking I could stamp on that. So I have this, I don't know which way it goes, handwritten stamp. It's from Hero Arts. I have my Distress oxide. So I'm just gonna stamp, and on this I'm going to stamp. There we go. Awesome. Okay, I don't know if you can even see that. Let's see. It's very dark in here, and I have 2 lights on, actually 3 lights on, but it's nighttime, so it's darker, but, you know, it adds to the vintage feel, right? So let's see. So that could go here. And I think I want to tear this edge. Well, yeah, to make it look old, right? So I hope you guys are doing well. Maybe put that there, or put that there. I'm just kind of making a little mini composition. Maybe I could have it be like a, well, it's so flimsy. Maybe not that. Let's see. Where's that organza ribbon? I could make it a tag with the organza ribbon. I might do that. You know what I'm going to do is, let's see, do I want all of it? Yeah, I kind of want to cut it off right there. So I'm in my newer craft spot, and that's where I have a lot of my vintage stuff set up. Well, I have a lot of stuff. But, I mean, who doesn't, right? Yeah, ooh. You know, it'd be kind of fun if some of these ads. But anyway, so I have kind of two spots that I've been making videos and making art with. So let's see what my ads are. There's another stamp. Fork Union Military Academy. Oh, military academies. No, I don't want military stuff. All of these are military academy. Educational troubleshooters. Individualized plan. Each student a class. For those with educational problems, successful college preparation, and general education. I need to put my glasses on. I am getting old. Our tests discover causes of difficulties, and we will, 1, devise individual utilized programs and overcome for difficulties, and 2, make, and then it's cut off. Dang it, but that is hilarious. And since I'm a teacher, I'm going to cut that out and use that. Educational troubleshooters. I have to look through some of my other National Geographics and see if I can find this ad again, because that is hilarious. We would never say troubleshooters. We do individualized plans. We would never call them educational problems. Anyway, that is so funny. So funny. Anywho, I was trying to decide if I should staple or glue. I don't like that there. And I don't really like that there. So these are just, you know, these are like little clusters. I think people call them clusters. I don't know. I'm just making art. I don't need to have the perfect name for it. But kind of tear that off a little bit. I love these canceled stamps. They're great. I save stamps. I've saved stamps my whole entire life. So I think I'm just going to take a little stapler. Where's my little stapler? Here it is. Got this little tiny swing line stapler. Isn't that cute? Kitty pie. So get it all together. Staple it. Move it off to one side. Staple. Perfect. Educational troubleshooters. I might put a little bit of glue down underneath here. Like I have some of this quick dry that I was using earlier. So that's really funny. All my colleagues are going to think that's hilarious and sad all in the same time. Anyway, that's a nice little card that you can use for a journaling spot. So that's really neat. So there's one. I had these. Oh, look at this. Look at that image. New Bolo DSL. Single lens DSLR would be Compumatic won't let you make an exposure mistake. Gives you truer color than any other camera made. Introducing the 3Ns Bolex Compumatic, the world's most advanced electric eye movie camera. That is so Bolex. That is so cool. I have to use that. So I know some people are like cringing that I'm cutting up old ads from, I don't know how old this is. This, I said 1958, right? But what else am I going to do with them? I mean, they're in a pile. Somebody gave them to me. They know I make art. They know that's what I'm going to do with them. So let's use it. This would be kind of cool with the grid and the ragged edge there. Yep. See, I'm just kind of adding little pieces together. Let's see. I wonder. Doesn't really fit. Okay, let's see here. I have some music paper too. That doesn't really go with that. But okay, how about this? Use another one of these. I think I'm just going to make it like an embellishment in itself. So if I stick that underneath there, that's just kind of one of my little syllables. You know how Dee Dee was doing syllables? Some of you were doing that. Some of you weren't. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I can use, no, the ribbon might need to go underneath. Although I don't know. The ribbon is turning out to be super feminine, and all these other things are giving me more of a masculine vibe. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It is good to have a little balance of masculine, feminine. Ooh, speaking of doily. So it is good to have that. So it doesn't have to be all masculine. I'm just going to do a little bit right here. Because girls can use cameras, right? Girls can do anything they want. There, I like that. Okay, I need something down here that's blue. Maybe I'll take that ticket. Not the gauze yet. We'll do the gauze at some point. Here's the one that says ticket. And this one I don't think I'll staple. I think I'll glue this one and then maybe something sticking out right there. Maybe part of that tea bag. Is there 2 tickets here? Yeah, only want one. I just love these blue tickets. There's a little bit of red. Love it. I want it to say kit, ticket. So we know it's like a ticket. Maybe I'll put it up here so we know it's a ticket. That there. So you kind of have to not be afraid to change your mind, move things around. That's totally normal in making artwork and making a composition. Okay, there's no one right way to do it. There's lots of ways to do it. So, you know, whatever you end up with doesn't mean it's the only way. It can be any other way. I need more blue things. Ooh, now that is blue, and that's a stamp. Rose stock. I don't know what country that is, but it's coming right off the backing. So that I can put there. Although I love it, the image so much, I kind of want to keep that. So maybe not that stamp, but maybe another stamp. I'm indecisive tonight. But I really wanted to make a video. It was so cute. My daughter, she said, "Mom, can we make a video?" And I'm like, "Okay, honey." And then all she wanted to do was sit here and watercolor. And she wanted to say like all these funny things like fart and, you know, she's 4. So I was like, "Honey, we can't make a video with all that." Although I just told you. So, yeah. Okay. Decisions. I kind of like that asymmetrical look. I'm stuck. So sometimes when you're stuck, just leave it to the side, go on to the next one. So I do want to make a tag out of this. So I was thinking I would punch a hole. I think I have a hole punch. Yes, I do. And so I want to put this a tag right here. And I was also thinking I could take that tea stained composition book paper and glue it to the back so there would be writing spots. So let me do that. I think for just right now, I'm going to use a glue stick. Let's see. Got to open a new one. Extreme. I love this stuff though. It really is strong. So I'm going to glue some lined paper on the back. And this will be another journaling type card for a junk journal. I really want to make like a blue and white, or not a blue and white, a blue and like a vintage brown junk journal. So I'm going to leave that there. Put this on top, somewhat straight. I love how the tea, I actually did it in a way that they were kind of overlapping like this. So I love how that looks. So let's try not to cut the card. I don't know how old these cards are, but I forgot to look. But I did get them in an antique store, and they have this weird feel on the edge. They feel almost like this is actually metal. I don't know how to explain that. The edges feel a little heavy. To me, they did. And that's kind of what attracted them to me to buy. Because when I shuffled them in the store, I was like, ooh, this has a different feel. Anyway. Okay, so that will be our tag. Oh, that looks really nice. Oops. And maybe I'll do something. Oh, that's so big. Don't really need that. Maybe I'll do something. Just want a little border of something. Either music, paper, or I have tea bag. This would be just fine. So I want it. That's really big. But this one, that's better. So like I said, don't be afraid to just rip your stuff. I mean, come on, this is like inexpensive or free, right? Somebody's giving this to you, or to me, or you bought it at a thrift store. So it's not like you are spending lots of money. You can totally rip this stuff up. I'm sure my grandma would be rolling in her grave knowing that I'm ripping up books, but it's either that or they're going to the landfill. So my grandpa, who was like, I call him the original recycler, I think he would be pretty happy because, here, I'll go like that and then I'll punch a hole, because he always wanted us to recycle. And he would save a penny every minute that he could. I thought I had a little piece of this, but maybe it's just a big piece. Oops. There's a little piece, and it's blue. This stuff is great because you can pull it apart. So I'm going to just glue it with my quick glue, but you could totally staple it. Actually, let's staple because that's easy. I'm not too much of an askew person, you know, putting things askew. I do kind of like things lined up, but maybe with this, it should be a little askew or a little bit like kind of fluffy. So, stapler. So I'm going to poke another hole in it, but first I'm going to staple right underneath the hole. Go right underneath the hole. You could totally staple above the hole too. But that's totally fine. And then I'll poke the hole one more time. And then I have my ribbon. So I'm just going to do one of these things where you poke it through. You make a little loop here. And then you pull these through. Kind of like how you would on, you know, flags on paperclip flags. There we go. Oh, that's so nice. That's such a nice little journaling card. Zooming in. It's really nice. So that was just on the back of a plain card that has some blue. So I've got these two that I've made in just no time at all. Now, one thing, those two, I'm still thinking on this, but one thing I do have is some larger ads. This one is so funny. It's for Don't Climb Stairs, Relax, Ride in a Sedgwick Chair. So what if here's another one. Home Stair Glide Elevator. Models from $939. Well, that was probably really expensive back then. Quick copies. Oh, I like this. Quick copies. So I could make this into a journaling card. So I'll do that. So I'm going to, actually I'll put it on the back of one of these. So you could journal on one side and have, I wonder if this side would be better to journal on. Nope, I'm going to glue it on this side. Again, an executive decision I'm going to make. So these are like, what would I call these? This is for a junk journal. A lot of this is junk. Either I found or was given to me. And it's for a vintage junk journal theme. And I need to peel that off and do that better. And these are clusters. Lots of people have been doing clusters lately. I'm just going to put it down and hope it's somewhat centered. But if it's not, yeah, that is. Quick copies, quick copies, quick copies. Okay. Good photocopies on black and white, accurate, permanent. Okay. So then I'm just going to cut around it. Oh, there's more advertisement. More military academies. Jeez. In 58 or 59, boys, it looks like, were being sent to military academies. So that was probably my mom's generation. So I'm sorry, all of you 70, 75-year-olds. I'm sure you went to military school. Okay, so I want something that, so this is another little tip about composition. I already have a strong vertical line. So you could do a lot of things with that, but let's not mess that up. Let's keep going with the strong vertical and just keep using that. Although this might be nice over the copier machine or over the words or maybe there. I've been using my tickets a lot, haven't I? I have some lace, and look, that's vertical. So we could put that there just to kind of cover up the words. Okay, getting there. I still have my music paper. I have a bingo card. That might be interesting. It's very not blue, but we don't have to be blue. I actually really like this green here because it's very... I did not dye this, and this is not vintage, but it has a good vertical, or a good line, I should say. So we're going to go with it. And I'll just do a little bit. I'm going to cut the numbers off right there. So that could go... I like the bingo there. That kind of covers up the pink a little bit. Mute it down. So do a kind of a cluster back here. We can see the word bingo. I should rip it. That doesn't need to be ripped. But if you're going to see the edge, I like to rip. Okay, and then we'll put that there. And I do want to put this here, making it go sideways. Let's have it go that way since those bingo words are going that way. So yeah, I know for sure I'm gonna glue that down there. So let's do that. It's really thin bingo paper. It's when I went and played bingo. I talked to all the ladies. I'm like, okay, ladies, so I would love to use these bingo cards in my artwork. If you would, when you're done with it, if you don't have a winner, you know, if you would just put it in my bag here. And they were like, what in the heck are you going to use old bingo cards for? And I have used this batch that I have collected from these ladies for years, and it's been awesome. So if you're out there, thank you, ladies. It's been great. I think I do want a little bit more of this frayed edge of blue. I really like it. Because this kind of makes me think office, and so does this blue make me think office. So, you know, the ladies doing her job, putting stamps on the boss's letters and making copies in the background and thinking about going to bingo after work. See, I make little stories. I'm so dorky. Okay. Oh, my brother told me he watches my videos. I know my dad does. So hi, Dad. Hi, brother. Yeah. It's very nice of them. Thank you, guys. So that's quick adhesive. I hope it's quick. And I hope it will stick to lace. If not, I'll put something more. But there we go. There's another cluster. And, you know, it's okay. You can still see through that to see the bingo. So, and then on the front it seems kind of plain on the front. Well, I guess maybe that's the front now. Maybe I should put a little something right there. These are all military academies. I just don't really want to have that. So let's find something else. You know, I have this cute little tag. Would it be fun to put a tag on a tag? I hand dyed this one too. Tag on a tag. What else do I have before I settle? Oh, I have this cute little airplane right there. That could be like a luggage tag. And I could have the airplane. Yes. See, it just starts to flow. So I'm just going to cut that out. So see, these old ads have, like, even right there is a tiny, let me see if you can see it, a tiny, tiny airplane. That would be awesome to use too. So it's kind of like one of those things that we just look over when we're looking at ads nowadays, but they have little icons. Use them. So I'm just going to glue this on here. SAS, Extra Cities and Extra Service, SAS to Europe. Huh. This is especially recommended. Temple Fielding's book is the travel Bible for tourists. Huh, okay. I'm just going to glue that down and leave that dangling. So there we go. There's a journaling card. Let's see what's on the back of this. Ooh, Rome, Jerusalem, Paris. Ooh, I could cut that little. I should have looked on the back first. This is great stuff. Okay, so put the tops on my glue. And so far I've made this one with this little tag, hand-dyed tag, some hand-dyed paper, all this good stuff. I've also made this one on a playing card, a vintage playing card, and I just stapled that with a stamp and some music paper. Lots of layers. So, you know, we have this layer, 2, 3, essentially 4, 5. So I don't know if I'm not holding it. 1 layer is this line paper, then the music paper is 2, then the gauze is 3, then the paper that the stamp is on is 4, and then the stamp is 5. So that is a lot of good layering. And then I also made this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a staple. And now I'm back to this one. Ooh, a ticket to Paris. Right here. There we go. See, sometimes you just gotta wait until it tells you what it wants. I know that's weird, but there's the little Eiffel Tower. So this one's kind of one where you kind of need to look deeper and deeper. And ticket to Paris. That is great. I should look on the back of. Do I have another one? I have some stamped craft paper, so I put it in this box of blue vintage. Okay, let's see what else is on the back. Oh, look at this cool postage stamp. West Indies. I've been to Nassau. Okay. Nothing yet. Something about Britain. Ooh, look at that cool. And railways. Okay. We're cutting out railways. So sometimes just a word. Actually, this word has a little train there too. So that'll be good. So I'm going to do it like that. It's okay to have negative space, by the way. Like this negative space here, totally fine. So I'm going to kind of deconstruct it, take a picture in my mind. Here, I'll zoom in a little. Deconstruct it. So that went there. And start my gluing. And this is, you know, strong enough glue. I don't have to put that much on, but that there. And then this guy or girl. And then I'm not going to glue this down. But what I did just there before I took it all off was called dry collage. Or that's what I call dry collage. Which just means that, you know, you're not gluing. Yeah, I want that to be up there, and then Paris here. Under the ticket, so the on top of the ticket, so the ticket needs to go down first. It's late. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. So ticket. Eiffel Tower. But sometimes you just want to craft before you go to bed. Yep. We'll know that that says ticket, even if it doesn't say ticket. I like that little bit of black peeking out there. It's almost like you're looking through a window of a car on a train at the Eiffel Tower. I have been to the Eiffel Tower twice. I believe both times I went up to the second viewing level. I did not climb the stairs. I might have gone down the stairs, but I don't think I went up. I went when I was like in my early, I don't know when it was, early 30s probably, before kids. There we go. And I actually took, this is bothering me. There we go. I took a group of students, 40 students and 4 teachers, 2 different summers back to back. And then the third summer we went to Fiji, New Zealand, Australia, which was awesome, except for in the summer in the United States, it's winter in Fiji, New Zealand, Australia. So it was a little cold for my summer, but that's okay. Okay. So let's just throw these things back in here. I never did use this, but I love this light blue baker's twine, so I'll stick that back in. Zoom out. I've got this library card, altered library card, that is tea stained. I have this altered library card that is also tea stained. I have this altered playing card that will be great for a little journaling spot or a little note. It would also be really cute on the front of a card. You could write a little note. All of these would be perfect for a little greeting card. Here is the back, let me see, of my altered card, and here is the front. So that's my art for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed working in this vintage blue theme. I think you'll see a little bit more of that in the future. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.